Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Zoom. It's 4:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. So I'm just going to give everybody a little more time to get in here. Um, However, since the replay is available and I will post it in the content area of our team onboarding, and I probably will post it to YouTube as well. Actually, I have to post to YouTube in order to get it into the content area. Hold on one second. Yes, ma'am. No, I'm on a Zoom call. Okay. Can you tell your sister I'm on a Zoom call? Okay. Okay. So, all right. So let's get started. So today's session, I was going to still talk about the same thing we talked about yesterday, so that everybody gets an understanding of what they need to do. So, in order to become a part of the team for my business profile, any of my business profiles, basically, um, or if you want to create your own business profiles within your own Lev AI account, I can show you how to do both. I can show you how to become a part of my team with my business profiles and be an assistant for my business profiles, and we work together that way. If you can see here, this is the business profile that I posted for on Indeed. This is the assistant onboarding guide here. So either you can be a part of this team here with this business profile, or like I said, you can also create your own business profile in your own tools and build your own team as well. If you want to just get started so that you can know what to do, how to do, and receive all of the free help and guidance from myself, whether it's to establish your actual business in whatever state you're in, or whether it's to do any type of tax preparations or any type of, what else is there? If you need any type of logos or any type of business services that you need, we have a one-stop shop situation over here. So, like I said, those services will be free if you're part of my team. However, in order to become a part of my team, you first have to create your account, and you have to use either the member profile, which is $49, or the pro profile, which is $99, so that you can then have access to the team onboarding with myself, and to also have tools for you to use to do all of the assignments and tasks that are going to be assigned. Again, you can also create your own entrepreneurial endeavors inside of your tools as well. Or you can just, like I said, only do what it is that I need assistance with. It's up to you. So this right here is just an idea of what we'll be doing. So right now it's Spark for Good because it's the seasons of Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. So Spark for Good is going on with the roundup at Walmart. So I need people to assist me with that, which you would get all of the information, once you become a part of the team. The checklist right here shows everything that needs to be done. So the eligibility and all that is already done. The Spark profile is already there in the portal, but I do need some things updated. We need some things, uh, we need some things linked. Let's see what else. Of course, we need some marketing done for it, for the roundup, so that people know to look for Nurture Future Youth when they go to the Walmart and choose to round up. So in the Spark for Good portal, we would need all of those type of things, updated, make sure everything is live. And then let's see, we have to set up internal tracking and promote Roundup to the community. Which of course I do myself anyway as well, but help is always best. Also volunteering. What else? We're gonna have coat drives. So we probably have those as well, that I will need someone to help schedule those times to sit out front sit not inside, outside of the Walmart. So we're gonna have coat drives with that. So we need people to sit outside the Walmart, schedule the appointments to sit outside the Walmart, and have the coat drives where we, accumulate coats and give them away. What else? Of course, Sam's Club as well, because they are part of Walmart. What else? Review and optimize after season of giving. Of course, we're going to have the post season follow-ups and thank yous and so forth and so on, and back to school and everything like that. So it's just a busy wait, why did I say back to school? I think everybody's back to school now. Sorry, that's for something else. Oh, holiday back to school. No, so that's right. So like after the holidays and then the kids go back to school, the weather has changed once the kids go back to school. So again, that goes along with the coat drives, and that goes along with, kids needing long sleeve shirts and pants and shoes and things that are for the new weather. So that's about. Back to school, not back to school like their first day of school, but back to school meaning after the winter break, holiday breaks. Okay, so that's that checklist. And as I said, this information will update constantly. This is just the generic preliminary things that need to be done first. Of course, this is all the content. We have videos that you can watch. There's the Zoom session from yesterday replay that's back there. It's also on YouTube. The onboarding guide is there. Let's see, the creating the login and everything is there. So you can also, again, you can do this if you have an organization that you are familiar with, that's eligible. You can also use these same, you can use these same information to do it for a different organization if you need to. All of this is here for not just my organization, but for other organizations to do the same thing as well. Again, you do have to be eligible to be a part of Spark for Good. However, like I said, all the information for you to duplicate is back here once you become a part of my team. Don't forget, again, the invite link here. You do have to put in my referral code AR13. If you do not, you will not have access to this content. So once you put in the once you start your account and you are a member or a pro member, then you can have access to this information. And please make sure that you put in AR13 so that, again, we all receive our credits for royalties and our and we build our team effectively. Let's see. So what else we have? All right, so, okay, so business profiles. Um, this currently is the business profile only that is back here for this particular profile. And so this is where, all the team members show and everything. I just created this yesterday, so there's no one here yet for this profile, but of course that's going to change. So then we have also the onboarding information for just becoming a part of Lev.ai, not just specifically for Nurture Future Youth or that business profile that's more catered toward my specific business. However, we then have also the welcome team, Lev.ai welcome team onboarding information that's available. So if you're just starting Lev.ai as a business for yourself and you're going to promote, your own referral link and you're going to create your own business through Lev.ai as a business and not only use it for your business, but you're also going to use Lev.ai as a business. I have all the onboarding information back here as well for you. So, and I'm not the only one that does it. Other leaders do it as well too. They also have their own content that's available. This is specifically for the content that I post in the back and the welcome onboarding information that I post in back here so that you guys can get started and know what to do right away. And you don't feel stuck. You don't feel like you don't know what to do. You just come back here and it tells you step by step what you need to do every single day. Excuse me. If you follow these steps every single day, all 6 steps every single day, then you'll be fine. So it's really, really simple. And you can also take this and put it in your back office for your own team. And so then, it's just simple. It's just um, a simple cycle. But somebody got to start it first. All right. So I did. Now, so after you have all the onboarding information step by step here, and then you have the checklist here. Oops, there it is. You have the checklist here, the step by step. And so this really will keep you from having to, by add first step using steps below. I did that. Hold on. So hold on, cancel that. Okay, so this checklist here, I think I need to make it downloadable. Yeah, I need to make it downloadable. Okay. I put all these steps one by one in here. What happened to it? Hold on. Maybe I put it in team content. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. So the checklist is here. You just go, you download it. That's just the other one is just an image of the checklist, but the checklist is actually in the contents. So if you go to the content, the actual checklist that you can download is there. So where it says checklist, this is just a photo. I'll go ahead too and go ahead and add, I'll add the actual checklist here so that you guys don't have to go only to contacts to get it. I mean, content. I'll go ahead and add it here too. So it'll be in both places. It'll be in team content and under checklist. So again, so that the purpose of I understand that I'm showing everything as I tell you guys to join the team. You basically can see everything anyway, but it's easier for you to have access to the content physically so that you don't have to actually recreate it yourself. You can just simply, like I said, use the invite link that I send you. And um, after you've created either your member account, your pro account, and use the invite link that I send you here, you just reach out to me, and then you can just have access to all the information back here without having to actually do it yourself. And then there's some videos, of course, back here from the Lev AI HQ website or YouTube channel. That information is back here too, so that you'll know exactly what to do to get started. Um, so that everything's simplified, right? So that's what you want to do. Unlock your team's potential with divine dividends. And then, excuse me, and then we also have, I haven't put anything in courses yet. That's something that I also need assistance with is putting all this stuff in here so that it can be more informational. The courses that I'm probably going to put back here, um, let's see, this will deal directly with Lev.ai back here, this course information. Um, so I probably will put some course information back here later. Um, it'll probably be more along the lines of like self-improvement or self-help in order to feel better and more confident in your business. And then as far as the team content that's already available, I actually got this one here from um, one of the other leaders in the group, Randy. I got this right here, Proof Predictability Pattern Activity Tracker. One of his training videos, I know you guys see on the checklist that we have presentations every day at noon Eastern Standard Time here. Um, you can get on there and hear a presentation. Usually it's Randy or I think Scott or Jill or Randy's wife, Samantha, Larry, or or Blake. One of them are always, or Dr. Muhammad, Eric Muhammad, at noon Eastern Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can jump on it's called the Opportunity Training Presentation about Lev.ai, and you'll always be able to get information. I try to jump on every day, even though some of them are, redundant and repetitive and repeat everything that I already either know had done before I heard the presentation, or um, sometimes I just hear extra things or see extra things that I didn't see before, didn't know before, didn't hear before. So it's always good to just listen every single time to me. Sometimes if I can't get on, I don't stress about it because if my alarm goes off at 11:45 a.m. and then 12 o'clock rolls around and my alarm doesn't go back off, sometimes I just miss it and it's okay. You'll hear it again at 9 p.m. So you'll hear either one of them. So this is one of the, but I made this based on what Randy spoke about in one of his presentations, which is the Divine Business Tracker, is what I created based on his proved predictability pattern activity um, actions that we should take every day. And I've been doing this every single day in some form, shape, or fashion. Um, a part of my upline is Rodney Foster, and he tells me to just post everywhere. So I've been posting everywhere on any social media platform that I can think of. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's Pinterest. I don't care if it's Craigslist. I don't care if it's Work Hub, Up Hub, Fiverr, whoever, whatever. I'm posting on all of them, right? And so um, I'm just making sure that everybody knows the name Lev.ai so that it not only gives credibility to the company, but credibility to me, credibility to the whole AI global impact movement that is happening every single day. So the proved predictability pattern activity that I got from one of Randy trainings presentations, to me, that has been one of the most transformational pieces of material that I have been able to create based on that presentation. And this is what I've made for my team. Anybody can use it on any team. I don't mind whether you're on my team or not, you can use it. But this right here is, so what it does is it's a weekly tracker, and it's designed for soul-led entrepreneurs like you who are aligning purpose, presence, and platform to create divine success. I consider myself a very spiritual person, so I have to have a balance between my my emotional EQ, my spiritual EQ, and my body EQ and my action. I have to have a balance. So this right here, thank God, has helped me be able to like focus, because all I have to do is use this to organize my flow and make aligned progress with my business and my spiritual mission all at one time, all at the same time. So right here is, okay, so the focus area proved, right? You have two of these. Create before and after content posts about Lev.ai. I do that every day because our platform in the back automatically, when it comes up, it says, hey, check out the post we've created for you for your social media, right? Boom, that's it. And then another proved, document a testimonial or share your journey. Um, that one right there, testimonial or share my journey. I do that. I share my own journey right now because I don't necessarily have, well, we have testimonials from other members and leaders and things that you can hear in the presentation. So those are always posted. And then share my own journey. That's what I'm doing now within these Zoom sessions every day, or just, on TikTok or my lives on Instagram, or or on our team calls on Tuesday. We have a team call at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for anybody that's on uh, the, I think, Rodney Foster team, right? And then we have two predictabilities, which are pick 3 days to post weekly at consistent times. Um, I do that every day anyway, again, with the social media posts. And then set up, follow up templates or automations. Same thing with that. Um, I at least post 3 times a day on social media, regardless. So these are kind of like already automated. um, and then pattern, define your weekly content theme. Mine is Goddess Growth Fridays. So on Fridays, that's what I do. I do Goddess Growth Fridays, where I try to promote something that um, is more along the lines of self-care and gratitude, um, whether it's external or internal. And then pattern, again, replace one emotional habit with a business pattern. That part, oh my goodness, that part is the serious one of all of them, because habits, emotional habits. I have an emotional habit of, I have an emotional habit of, which one? Shoot, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Um, It's almost 4:30, guys, so I'm gonna wrap this up, but I wanted to get to this one right here because it's important. So replace one emotional habit with a business pattern. Thoughts, right? I made sure I in the morning time and before I go to sleep, I make sure I listen to affirmations and read and watch things that are of constructive and positive mental behavior, because of course you don't want to go to sleep on negativity or wake up on negativity, because then that's the way your day will go. Well, me personally, so that is one emotional habit that I have replaced with a business pattern. Um, and I know that is more of a mental thing, but what it does for me in an actionary way is it then put me in a business action of, okay, now get up and create content by working out, walking, or um, creating a video of some sort that is of a business or entrepreneurial spirit. That's just basically creation, right? Because content is creating. So I'm always creating content, like every second, because to me that's what drives and creates your reality that you live in, like I'm doing right now. So that's an emotional habit that I have turned into a business pattern. And then activity, the next three are activity. These are the income producing activities that we actually do that brings in the money. So the activity, or at least brings in, if not money, it actually plants a seed. It may not actually bring in physical cash, um, but what it will do is it can either help you see areas where you're saving funds or how your funds are being used, or um, creating new funds. So those are the three things that are happening. So you're inviting 10 people to the Lev AI Zoom or platform. These are activities you're doing every day. I do right now probably about 50 to 100, like it was discussed in one of our presentations with Randy. Whether it's through social media, whether it's through email, whether it's through our back office prospecting feature, um, which is the best one to use, whether it's an email campaign through our feature in the back office, whether it's sending out one of my AI twins that I've created and with a new message and posting it. These are the ways that I'm inviting 10 or more people to the Lev.ai Zoom or platform every single day. Um, I wouldn't be able to talk about it if I wasn't doing it. And that's one thing that you'll learn too, is that you can't really talk about something that you're not doing because it'll be difficult. It won't flow naturally. But since I am doing these things, this is what I'm able to talk about. Then activity, follow up with leads or comments for 15 minutes. I do that anyway because on creating content on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, um, I always try to respond to people. I always try to comment on people things on YouTube. Anybody that I follow, anybody follow me, it's like a big community. I try to make sure I engage and they engage back with me. I try to follow people back if they follow me. I like people content, I heart people content, I watch their content. DJs playing music, I sit on their lives for a little while and listen to their music and engage with their fan base who may be listening to the vibes. It's like it's virtual, but it's still a community. It's just like the community out here in the streets, but except for it's online. And then post one motivational or wealth aligned video. Um, I do those as well. I usually try to listen to audiobooks, and because that's the way I can get my reading in. is by listeners for audiobooks. So I have a playlist. If you guys look on my YouTube channel, Ladybug Promo, you'll see my playlist of all the audiobooks and even music therapy that I have made playlists for you to be able to enjoy and, you know, keep you motivated, keep you wealth aligned. Frequencies, I also have those on there. So it's music frequencies, music therapy, audio books. I have those playlists that are part of my, again, youtube.com/ladybug promo. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to those playlists. Those are completely free too. Um, yeah, now it's 4:35. I've been rambling on, but I wanted to make sure that I got this in here. My link right here is where you can, you know, sign up again if you're ready. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to give me a email, a DM, a call. Um, you can, you know, get on my social media, my TikToks, my email address, whatever the case is, however you need to get in touch with me, make sure that you do that. Um, I think my phone number is also on my, um, it's on my profiles, on all my profiles for my Instagrams, my TikToks, my um, websites, everything. And if you can't get in touch with me, then get in touch with somebody in the company and ask for me. Because my name is Ashley Osborne-Raysor, and I'm here for us all to rise together. All right, so I will see you guys later and have a great day.